is your Pinkie Jessica's party. I hope you like the show. I was just now passing by and then I thought I'd say hello. I hope you are enjoying your new life in Ponyville. I know you know how helping ponies is really such a thrill. Not smiling yet. I know, you need some tasty treats. This is my triple chocolate marzipan and caramel cupcake. It's my superest duperest recipe yet. Oh, and I brought you a super early birthday present. Who doesn't love early presents? My friends have been telling me all about how you've been helping them in so many ways, and I know that they really want to show you how thankful they are, so I thought I could do my part by helping to brighten your day. Doctor? You don't look like you're having fun. Don't you like getting presents?
Well, Pinkie, it isn't that I dislike your presents. I very much appreciate your enthusiasm in brightening up the lives of others. I've heard a great deal about your exploits from your friends. But for me, it can be rather difficult to handle so much celebrating without properly preparing myself first. I know that so much of your life revolves around the joy you spread with parties, but I hope that you can understand that the peace and quiet of my office is also enjoyable, at least for me.
You have fun by being quiet? Why wouldn't you want to be surrounded by friends and smiling faces and music with party games and treats? I mean, duh! That's what having a good time is all about!
It isn't that I don't enjoy those things, Pinkie, like I said. It's just that, for me, such activities can be rather exhausting. Spending some quiet time in my office can help rejuvenate me.
Oh, I guess you're not the first wolf to say that. Sometimes I forget that some ponies really like their quiet time too.
Oh?
Actually, that's kinda gotten me into trouble a couple times. Sometimes I say things or do things that I think are helping to make a pony smile, but it turns out later they really weren't that nice after all, and I had no idea. Sometimes I'm afraid that ponies think I'm annoying.
Interesting. Is that something you'd want to talk about?
Ooh, are you gonna put me on the couch? Is it my turn to be on the couch? Oh, I'm so nervous-sided! First it was Twilight, then Fluttershy, and then it was Applejack. Maybe later we can all throw one big therapy party! Oh, Pinkie, you did it again, didn't you? Instead of making some ponies smile, you were just being annoying again.
Miss Pinkie, you really shouldn't be quite so hard on yourself. I too have to realize that this is normal for you, and I should be making efforts to accommodate your needs as well. Just take a deep breath and tell me what's on your mind.
Maybe I should try doing that more often. Oh, right. I guess I've been having trouble with other ponies' feelings ever since I was a filly. That was back when I learned how to make ponies smile with my parties and when I earned my cutie mark. Most of the time it works really, really well. But when it doesn't work, it really doesn't work, and it makes me feel like I'm bungling on my own special talent. I'm lucky to have so many good friends who are patient with me and tell me what I'm doing wrong. I think I understand, but only after I've made the mistake.
I see. And what sort of mistakes have you made?
Well, Fluttershy might have already told you about this, but there was this one time not too long ago when she was trying to get over her stage fright and share her beautiful singing voice with the world. I guess I was being kind of hasty, though, because my first thought was to talk excitedly about all the stuff that I thought she'd be afraid of. And I was super proud that she was sharing her talent with so many ponies, even though I thought she'd be too shy. But it turns out she was still afraid, and I was just making it worse by talking about it. It took Twilight and Rarity to help me realize that. I felt pretty lousy about it.
And you made efforts to keep that from happening again?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. I thought I had learned my lesson. But soon after, when my sister Maud visited Ponyville, I messed up again. You see, I was trying to show my friends how wonderful Maud is, and I thought it was going so well. But then my friends all told me about how they couldn't be friends with Maud, and it hurt. I just didn't get it. but I didn't even try to understand why they couldn't be friends with her. All I could think to do was to try and find some activity to make every pony happy at the same time, and that only made things so much worse. I just only ever want to make ponies happy, and I feel clueless when what I do just isn't right. And when that has so much to do with my special talent, it really hurts.
I can see that your heart is in the right place, but you seem to be having a hard time empathizing with others, especially when they don't find enjoyment in the same things you do. It is admirable that spreading joy has become such a priority in your life, though I can see that you have a hard time dealing with situations that don't turn out exactly how you'd like them to.
Yeah, I wish I could help ponies no matter how they're feeling. And sometimes I've been able to lift them up even when they're sad, but other times it's just like I come off annoying or even mean. It would be nice to help ponies feel better about themselves the way you do, Doctor.
Me? I'm sure you're helping far more ponies with your special talents than I'm able to.
Well, maybe. But I'll bet you've never annoyed or hurt any pony like I have.
You might be surprised, but...
Oopsie. Sorry, let me get that for you.
Oh, thank you, Pinkie. But getting back on track here, it's really not as bad as you might think. I too have had to struggle with how I interact with others, even coming off as insensitive or hurtful. Unintentional though it may have been, I still had to have others show me what I had been doing wrong. This sort of thing can really happen to the best of us.
Well, it's nice to know that I'm not alone in being clueless sometimes. Oh, sorry. I guess that wasn't a very nice thing to say.
That's quite all right, Pinkie. To be honest, I too have had times where I wish I could be helping others in much the same way you do. And come to think of it, that may actually be the best solution here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, in my case, I actually learned a great deal more about empathy when I began listening to the problems of others. And in turn, when I began teaching about life in general. A pony tends to be far more willing to understand you when you show that same level of interest towards them first. I suppose it really comes down to stepping back and putting yourself in their place.
But that's the problem I keep running into. It's really hard for me to remember that when I get all excited and cheerful.
I know. You will have to work at building your self-awareness about this and learn to catch yourself. And it may very well be that you will have to deal with this sort of struggle for the rest of your days, much like I have. But while this may be something you will never fully master, I don't want you to lose sight of the good that you can do and have done with the strengths you do have. As much as you may envy others for their ability to empathize, especially when you make a mistake, don't allow that to cause you to doubt yourself and forget the ways in which you do excel in being supportive.
That is so deep. Well, thanks, Doctor. I'll think about what you said and work real hard at learning to help ponies no matter how they're feeling. Then I'll be even better at my special talent.
Glad to hear it, Miss Pie. I hope you can find a bit more balance in your life. And if you're ever feeling a bit overwhelmed, I'm often available for another chat.
Okie dokie Loki. I'll help lots of ponies before we chat again. And next time I come, I'll invite all my friends and I'll bring lots of cake and games and music and confetti and we'll have that big therapy party! Just kidding, Doc. See you next time!
It's good to be helping. Even if she makes a few mistakes along the way, she really does have a wonderful gift for making others smile.